Hello and welcome back. Welcome back. I'm John, an old YouTuber. I like to continue my project to read about all these computers, CPUs. So I just made a video about my read list, so I will not start to do it again, but I'll just get started again. I'll do the 4-bit computing, 8-bit, what is 16, 32-bit, 64, 17 and 18, so I have to get started there, and every time I'm finished I will do like this with a pen like I did before. So I just start to follow my list there, but when we're getting there, the semiconductors, I think we have to continue up there. Something like that, but I did turn the paper wrong. Yes, but I will look at what I'm doing. Let's just try to continue. So, but I have to close my doors and windows. I had a break close to 3 weeks because I did start to play the GTA 5 online computer game. Yes, I put all these videos are on my playlist. I call looking at PC gamer hardware. I have a playlist with that name. I put that because I like to record a lot of video about the PC gaming computer, the big desktop computers, and but I like to know how the computer is working, how the CPU are working. And I have started to collect CPUs, computer processors. I have 53 CPUs, computer processors there. That's another project I call personally Computer History Museum Denmark. I have my CPU collection there. So I like to try to understand how a CPU is working, how you make a CPU, how you program a CPU. And this 4-bit computing, that's something about the first CPUs back in the 70s from the Intel. Going to read about that, but I already read about that. The Intel 4000, the old one. We did that long time ago. This is why it's not on my lists, because I already read it about the Intel 4000. That's a 4-bit computing. Then we have the 8-bit computing. That's this CPU's called 8 something. No, I'm not sure. That's the 8008. That's the Intel 8008, but I already read about that. It's on my playlist, so I'm not going to read stuff I already did because there's so many hundreds. I think all this, they are 16-bit computing, like the 80, 86. So we have to go there. But that's a long way to go here. But I just like to get started again. And then when I've done this many days, probably I need a break. Then I will read something about India or Poland or Hungary. But I have to download again because that's 3 weeks ago. Actually, I think I would like to read about India. I follow a lot of India on my Twitter. Yes, but let's try again if I can get it to work again. I use the computer voice on the computer. Yes, I just record like this. So let's try again, but I have to go back to my bed. I cannot sit because I will get, oh, this is why I remember that, because I have gained so much weight. So it's hurting my back when I'm sitting like this on my bed behind my camcorder many hours. I damage my back and then I get back pains. So I have to lay down in my bed. I have to go down to my bed, but I do it like I did last time. So you have to look my playlists. Looking at PC gamer hardware, they're all there. That's part of my PC computers. So show, read loud, activate, read loud, and read to the end. Read to the end of the documents.
Four-bit computing. In computer architecture, 4-bit integers, or other data units are those that are 4 bits wide. Also, 4-bit central processing unit, CPU, and arithmetic logic unit, ALU, architectures are those that are based on registers, or data buses of that size. Memory addresses, and thus address buses, for 4-bit CPUs are generally much larger than 4-bit, since only 16 memory locations would be very restrictive, such as 12-bit or more, while they could in theory be 8-bit. A group of 4 bits is also called a nibble and has 24 equals 16 possible values. Some of the first microprocessors had a 4-bit word length and were developed around 1970. Traditional, non-quantum, 4-bit computers are by now obsolete, while recent quantum computers are 4-bit, 1, 2, butyl SU based on qubits, such as the IBM Q Experience. See also, bit slicing / bit sliced quantum computers. The first commercial microprocessor was the binary coded decimal, BCD based, Intel 4004, 3, 4. Developed for calculator applications in 1971, it had a 4-bit word length, but had 8-bit instructions and 12-bit addresses. It was succeeded by the Intel 4040. The Texas Instruments TMS 1000, 1974, was a 4-bit CPU. It had a Harvard architecture, with an on-chip instruction ROM, 8-bit wide instructions and an on-chip data RAM with 4-bit words. 5. The 4-bit processors were programmed in assembly language or Forth. For example, Mark IV family of 4-bit Forth CPU. 6. Because of the extreme size constraint on programs and because common programming languages, for microcontrollers, 8-bit and larger, such as the C programming language, do not support 4-bit data types. C requires that the size of the char data type be at least 8 bits. 7. And that all data types other than bit fields have a size that is a multiple of the character size. 8, 9, 10. The 1970s saw the emergence of 4-bit software applications for mass markets like pocket calculators. During the 1980s, 4-bit microprocessor were used in handheld electronic games to keep costs low. In the 1970s and 1980s, a number of research and commercial computers used bit slicing, in which TechPu's arithmetic logic unit, ALU, was built from multiple 4-bit wide sections. each section including a chip such as an M2901 or 74181 chip. The Zilog Z80, although it is an 8-bit microprocessor, has a 4-bit ALU. 11, 12. Although the Data General Nova is a series of 16-bit mini-computers, the original Nova and the Nova 1200 internally processed numbers 4 bits at a time with a 4-bit ALU. 13. Sometimes called Nibble Serial. 14. The HP Saturn processors, used in many Hewlett-Packard calculators between 1984 and 2003, including the HP 48 series of scientific calculators, are 4-bit, or hybrid 64/4-bit, machines. As the Intel 4004 did, they string multiple 4-bit words together, for example to form a 20-bit memory address, and most of the registers are 64 bits wide, storing 16 4-bit digits. 15, 16, 17. In addition, some early calculators such as the 1967 Casio L1000, the 1972 Sinclair Executive, and the aforementioned 1984 HP Saturn had 4-bit data paths that accessed their registers 4 bits, 1 BCD digit, at a time. 18. Contents. Uses. Details. List of 4-bit processors. See also. References. External links. Uses. While 32 and 64-bit processors are more prominent in modern consumer electronics, 4-bit CPUs can as of 2021 be bought online at down to 23 cents, in bulk for 1,000 units, or at 70 cents for one of the same kind, or $2.55 for a different kind. 19, 20. While an 8-bit microcontroller can be bought for 24 cents for a single one, also obsolete, and a non-obsolete 8-bit CPUs can be bought for 30 cents per unit, for 702 units at $210.60, a fraction of the 4-bit price, and even a single modern 32-bit microcontroller can be bought for 24 cents, so it's unclear if 4-bit CPUs are still used for anything else than for replacement parts. For example, one bicycle computer specifies that it uses a 4-bit, 1-chip microcomputer. 21. Other typical uses include coffee makers, infrared remote controls. 22. And security alarms. 23. The processor in Barbie typewriters that can encrypt is a 4-bit microcontroller. 24. Details. With 4 bits, it is possible to create 16 different values. All single-digit hexadecimal numbers can be written with 4 bits. Binary-coded decimal is a digital encoding method for numbers using decimal notation, with each decimal digit represented by 4 bits. Binary octal decimal hexadecimal 00000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000 Intel C4004 infrared remote control PCB. An infrared remote control transmitter controlled by a NEC D63GS 4-bit microcontroller. Intel 4004. Intel 4040. TMS 1000. Atmel Mark IV Core, 25, 26. Discontinued. Last ship date, the 7th of March 2015, 27. Samsung S3C7, KS57 series, 4-bit microcontrollers, RAM, 512 to 5264 nibbles, 6 MHz clock. Toshiba TLC S47 series. HP Saturn. NEC PD75X, NEC COM4, NEC, now Renesas, PD612XA, discontinued, PD613X, PD6X, 22, 28, and PD1724X, 29, infrared remote control transmitter microcontrollers, 30, 31. M Microelectronic Marin M6600 family, 32, M6580, 33, 34, M6682, 35, etc. Epson S1C63 family. National Semiconductor COPS-I and COPS-2, COP400, 4-bit microcontroller families, 36. National Semiconductor MAPS mm570X. Sharp SM590/SM591/SM595, 37, 26, 34. Sharp SM550/SM551/SM552, 37, 36, 48. 20-pin PSOP. NEC D63GS, a 4-bit microcontroller for infrared remote control transmission card edge PCB. Olympia CD700 desktop calculator using the National Semiconductor MAPS mm570X bit serial 4-bit microcontroller 16-pin DIP. National Semiconductor MM5700CA/D bit serial 4-bit microcontroller Sharp SM578/SM579, 37, 4964. Sharp SM5E4, 37, 6574. Sharp LU5E4 POP, 37, 7582. Sharp SM5J5/SM5J6, 37, 8399. Sharp SM530, 37, 100, 109. Sharp SM531, 37, 110, 118. Sharp SM500, 37, 119, 127. ROM 1197 8-bit, RAM 44-bit, a divider and 56-segment LCD driver circuit. Sharp SM5K1, 37, 128, 140. Sharp SM4, 37, 141, 148. Sharp SM510, 37, 149, 158, ROM 2772 8-bit, RAM 1284-bit, a divider and 132-segment LCD driver circuit. Sharp SM511/SM512, 37, 159, 171, ROM 4032 8-bit, RAM 128/142/4-bit, a divider and 136/200-segment LC driver circuit. Sharp SM563, 37, 172, 186. See also GMC4. Hitachi HD 44780, LCD controller with 4-bit mode. Low pin count, LPC. References. 1 Qiskit/opencasm.git Retrieved the 16th of November 2020.
Yes, we not read that. Stop. The video is just to split. I'd like to go to the end of the documents. External, that was updated the 8th April. But the video is just to split, so that was 4-bit computing. So I will just continue with my list. The next is 8-bit computing. but I have to stop the video because the video splits in 10 seconds, so I will start to upload this